Why? Why didn't you tell me anything? A fisherman like you is an outsider. You're not getting an invite to the wedding, and we're not telling you our new address.
Yes? Hello?
Helen, you've been doing so well for yourself recently.
Do I know you?
Trouble Busters!
My name is Helen. I'm a fisherman and supporting my husband Hayden working in the fishing industry. Basically, our job is just to sell the fish we catch to make a living. I just love being right in the heart of the fishing industry. But the thing is, my family doesn't agree with me having married a fisherman and won't give their approval. But I kept catching and selling every fish every single day and believed that eventually they would approve. When it comes to fish, fresh means quality. So after work, I would drive the fish 2 hours one way over to my family instead of sending them via delivery. My body was screaming at me, but I held firm and listened to my heart. I want to be on good terms with my family. I want them to approve of what I do. But then, no one's here.
What?
Hey, Tyler, why isn't anyone at home?
Oh, I forgot. Whatever. A fisherman like you is just an outsider.
What do you mean, outsider?
Did you come all the way over to deliver some fish again?
Yeah, today the sea bream were...
God, why do you gotta be such a bootlicker?
What? That's not what I'm trying to do. I just want you and Mom and Dad to appreciate me.
Ugh, don't you know that gloomy crap is why everyone hates you?
But
No one's gonna eat the fish that you caught. We went and sold them all for some extra cash, you know.
So when you told me that fresh is quality, so I need to bring them over right away?
Obviously, that's because fresher fish can sell for higher, duh.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong.
What's wrong?
Even though it was after work, I still did my best since I wanted all of you to eat and enjoy the fish.
And what of it? It's not like any of us asked for you to do that.
Everyone has been thinking this way about me?
So, enough already. My wedding's coming up now, so I won't have any time to be talking with former family.
Your wedding?
What? You wondering why I didn't tell you or something?
Tyler, let me. Yes, hello, Helen?
Oh, Mom.
Tyler's getting married to a young woman that's part of a very luxurious restaurant, so we really don't need you anymore. Thanks for everything.
Ah, is that so?
We're never, and I mean never, associating with you again!
Okay, I get it.
And you're not invited to the wedding.
Yeah, it's today, right? I want to celebrate, but I suppose I won't make it.
Naturally, we're not telling you our new address either. Wouldn't want to do something dangerous like share personal information with a stranger.
Okay, I got it. Sorry, okay?
Huh? What's that? Some real nerve with that tone there.
After that inhuman treatment by my family, I couldn't even drive back home. I had to pull over the car and bawl my eyes out. I had already long been exiled from the family, but I still had value to them as an ATM, so they played family until they were done using me.
What is so bad about fishing? Who do you think is getting the fish that you buy at the store and put on the table?
A family like that
isn't one I want anyway. Unforgivable. Trouble Busters!
A job out at sea is great, but I gotta say, a private beach is... Huh? Yes, who is this?
Helen, it's Mom.
Ugh.
I've heard so much. You seem to be doing so well for yourself nowadays.
Ahem.
Thank you. For now, around $500 should be enough.
Who might I be speaking to?
Hey, what are you saying? Come on, it's your mom here, can't you tell?
The only one I can think of is my mother-in-law, Chelsea.
Surely you don't mean that, Helen.
I wonder how they caught wind of me. Regardless, I'll first block the number, and then... Oh, yes, hello? Is now a good time? Oh my gosh, the three of you look like death warmed over. What are you doing here? A bunch of randos sitting on the ground in a place like this is a serious nuisance. I'll have to call the police if you don't say anything.
No! We've been waiting for you!
Waiting for me?
Yeah, that's right, the wedding gift.
Wedding gift?
Yeah, that's right. How could you blow off your older brother's wedding? I can't believe you did that.
Huh? I don't have an older brother, though.
Hey, then who is it that you're talking to right now?
All I see is a strange wanderer, and not in a cool, mysterious way.
Piss off. You better quit screwing around with me.
Oh, please, Helen. We don't have any money and don't know what to do.
Oh yes, I'm aware of that.
What? You know?
On the brink of complete business failure, you couldn't rely on your parents given the circumstances, and couldn't get in contact with me, so you're trying to...
Huh? What? What are you saying?
Just how much exactly do you know about us?
How much? Well, everything.
Huh? Are you serious?
I know, right? Chuck, Renee, you're here.
Ah, my wife and father-in-law?
Renee, thanks so much for coming. You made it just in time. Oh, is that so? I'm glad it worked out.
What? Why are you two so close? What's going on?
Well, actually, a few years ago, after cutting ties with my family, Renee and I secretly started to get to know each other. She was seriously put off by your vulgar and abusive language toward me and gave me a call. Even as the bride during the wedding, I can't believe he would speak to his younger sister like that. Will he take good care of our new family if he doesn't cherish his current family? So that's what happened. With everyone's bias and disdain towards Helen, I was actually a bit anxious before speaking with her, but once we actually talked, we totally hit it off. I'm a fisherman, and they happen to serve a lot of fish at Renee's restaurant. We thought it would be great if we could link up and work together someday, huh? Totally.
Quit enjoying this! And what about you meeting with Helen in secret? How could you betray me like that? Now hold it right there. You better watch that threatening attitude with my daughter. Are you really trying to fault her for what's happening here? Don't be absurd.
We have absolutely no desire to oppose you, Chuck.
That's right. The one we're angry with here is Helen. Now, Helen, just what ideas have you been forcing on Renee?
Nothing's been forced on me. If you all are in any way educated, you should be able to figure out that you're the ones with the issues here.
But that's just a preconceived bias, Renee. You're still young, so you just don't understand.
Exactly. Even putting it mildly, Helen is someone that should obviously have been cut off from the rest of the family.
Right. At any rate, she's married to someone in the fishing industry. Truly a good-for-nothing.
The ones with a preconceived bias here are clearly all of you.
Ah!
Who do you think it is catching the fish you all put in your mouth every day when you eat? That'd be us, the fishermen who run the fishing industry.
But I don't like fish.
Not our problem. But that kind of job is physically exhausting. The fishy smell is awful, and not to mention the working conditions.
And that's your preconceived bias.
Even if it's called the fishing industry, the work comes in more forms than just catching fish. In fact, Helen helped a ton with our foreign exports. Her English fluency and negotiation skills really paid off, bringing in $3 million of annual revenue and raising the success of our company. Yes, of course we know about that.
Oh, a real stylish bilingual business shark you are. You're great, hun.
Not just great, she's a genius, no doubt about it. I'm happy wherever you go, your bro's proud of you.
Oh, so now we're drumming up praise? Wow, you really hate to see it. Your ulterior motive is as clear as day. You're just trying to hurry and get whatever is left over from our company's rapid growth and success, aren't you?
Of course not. I was just thinking my restaurant and your company could do joint business together.
That's so. Then how about sending over a business gift?
I was just joking. If my long-established luxury restaurant and the company you've brought up to $3 million join forces, we can make a fortune. It's in it for both of us. Now hold on! What makes you think you can talk business strategy with us on equal footing here?
You're on the brink of going under, and all this will do is let you cling to us to survive.
From what I heard, I can't sense any merit from this.
No, that's not true. Just calm down.
Poor negotiation skills, too. Do you talk that way to customers?
Hey, my bad. Just since I'm your brother.
I don't have a brother. I have my mother-in-law and father-in-law, but no blood relative that I call mom and dad. The next time I feel like you are treating me like a little sister, I will be going home. And this door will not open a second time. The day you decided to discard me from your lives, just know that I did the same to all of you. Well then, if you have no objections, I will continue. I'm sorry to say, but a partnership will not be possible without significant concession and improvements on your side.
She wasted no time making her move.
Oh, and I'll go ahead and say this in advance, but I have no intention of asking you for an unreasonable share of the profits.
Huh?
Since it's a partnership, there should be no difference in the roles.
Our job relies on everyone working together. It won't work without everyone's contribution. And what do you want? If it's not more income, then what? Huh?
You're really so slow.
What?
Come on, it should be obvious what we're going after. It's right here.
Right here? You mean...
What we desire is a change of leadership at Mount Peak Delight, with a new head of the restaurant.
Huh? What?
If you can't do that, then a partnership will not be possible. They say that an organization can't go beyond the capacity of its leader.
And if that principle applies here, we won't be able to lend a hand to Mount Peak Delight.
We will end up just having to ask you to leave your position at the restaurant.
Cut the crap already. All you're doing here is just acting in your own self-interest.
No, I would do no such.
Quit lying!
Hey, watch your tone.
I refuse to accept being replaced based on such personal feelings.
This is nothing personal. Isn't that right, Renee? Yes. It pains me to bring shame on the family like this, but unless we address the accumulated issues, we won't be able to make any real and genuine improvement. I'll explain things step by step. Tyler?
Yeah, what?
Just as Helen desires, you will have to step down as the second-generation head.
Huh?
What?
Seriously?
And also, I'll just leave that for now, but we should try to...
Just hold up. What's even going on here?
Why are you confused? You know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Not at all.
Tyler, ever since you took over as head of the restaurant, our sales and reputation have plummeted. Well, clearly if our reputation drops, then of course our sales are gonna drop right along with it.
Hey, wasn't the agreement that you wouldn't interfere with anything once I took over?
Can't you think for yourself?
What was that?
Tyler, you've completely ignored my dad's emphasis on quality and dignity, and you just prioritized making a profit, disregarding flavor and freshness.
It's all the same so long as they eat the food.
You argued with the veteran chefs over creating a new menu that failed to capture the spirit of the restaurant. You got rid of anyone with an opinion that differed from yours and only hired people that wouldn't oppose you. A true case of the emperor has no clothes. Do you really think longtime customers of a Mount Peak Delight that's collapsing from the inside wouldn't say anything to my dad?
So that means you all know everything that I've done?
That should be obvious. The fact you don't know that further proves your incompetence as a manager and as the head of the restaurant.
What the hell?
You're in no place to be getting mad at, Renee. All of this is your failure as the head. Take some responsibility.
All of those reasons are why we can't form a partnership with the current Mount Peak Delight. Even with the best quality fish, that won't get us anywhere if we have a third-rate management at the top.
We have to think about our brand's perception, too.
If we were to provide fish to the current Mount Peak Delight, people will start pointing fingers at us and saying, "Does that company take any job?"
See? There are no benefits to you continuing as the head of the restaurant. Rather, only drawbacks.
Just hold on a second. It may be true that they probably stand to gain from me retiring my position, but Renee, what do you think about this?
What do I think?
That's right. You're my wife. You're married to me. If I'm out of a job, you'll be the one that suffers. We have a son, too. Do you have any plan on what to do after this? None, right? So what now? All you do is speak with your emotions so you don't know what to say now. So, since that's how it is, why don't you turn to Chuck and Helen and say, won't you please let Tyler stay as the head?
That won't be necessary.
Huh?
Tyler, I want a divorce.
Wait, what? Divorce?
Just hold on. You can't do that.
That's right. You can't abandon your son just due to a lack of aptitude for leadership.
When they talk about heartless, cold-blooded people, they must be referring to you.
Isn't it a wife's job to support her husband at a difficult time like this?
Looking back, I had a bad feeling about you even since the wedding. In my heart, I actually opposed the two of you getting married.
I would have had no reason to marry you if you didn't have the means to make me restaurant head. Even if it goes to a court, I won't acknowledge a divorce with you.
No, you'll have to.
I won't.
No use trying to prevent this. You know you have no right to do so.
I do.
Not.
I do.
Even if you embezzled restaurant funds and had extramarital affairs with female customers?
Hey, wait.
I'd heard some things, but he really is the worst.
As another man and husband myself, I am seriously appalled by you.
Putting your hands on restaurant funds alone is worth capital punishment, but the fact that you took that money and used it to mess around with other women.
Rotten to the core. The lowest of the low.
What are you saying? That's not how it is.
Ahem.
That's...
I should have never married you. I made such a big mistake.
Wait! No, this is wrong! There's some sort of mistake!
You fool! You just don't know when to give up. A detective caught you cheating and a tax counselor uncovered your embezzlement, all with professional and photographic evidence. Don't think you can get out of this? Listen up, boy. We're gonna demand $25,000 in reparations, $400 monthly in alimony payments, and $20,000 for the embezzled funds. I don't care how, but you're gonna have to pay up.
$25,000 in reparations? $400 monthly alimony? $20,000 for embezzlement?
What? No! If Tyler is about to be unemployed from now on, then he'll have no way to be able to pay back all of that money.
Adults have to take responsibility for their own actions. That's just how it works. You've got no other choice but to get your ass off the comfy seat that I gave you.
No!
But if you do something like that, Tyler won't have a place to live and will be without a permanent residence. He'll have no shot at employment. Not my problem. Either way, we can't be having someone with a criminal record working at our restaurant.
What? I have a criminal record now?
If it's not obvious.
Unemployed, reparations, alimony, homeless, criminal record? This can't be true. It just can't be true.
Ahem. If I'm not cheating on my husband, I should not be complicit in any sort of embezzlement.
Same for me. So there should be no reason for us to have to leave too.
Huh? You're just going to abandon me?
Yeah, that's exactly right. In the end, even being cute at this final stage is just for my own sake.
Like we're gonna stick with you now that you basically have 5 different legal convictions. It's enough with you drawing the short end of the stick.
No worries about that. You're all in the same boat, so you're all equally going to take the fall.
How does that work? It's the 21st century. You can't just force joint liability on us, you know. This clearly runs in the family. They say that children simply emulate the actions of their parents.
So that means if a child's words and actions are really messed up, then that means that the parents must be screwed up too.
Like father, like son.
The apple doesn't fall far.
Please, you're the only one I can rely on.
You're making $3 million annually. Please provide for us.
If you abandon us, our lives are basically as good as over.
In the end, without any resistance, Tyler paid out the $25,000 in reparations, $400 monthly alimony, and $20,000 for embezzlement, plus was handed down an 18-month prison sentence without suspension. These three really are an entire family of moochers. I'm honestly so glad they cut ties with me. Tyler's in prison. Michelle and Sean are without a residence and thus couldn't get employment, so it seems they've become inhabitants of the park. Meanwhile, for me, Tyler had to resign, and since Chuck came back to take his position as head of Mount Peak Delight, we have been able to start a partnership. The second that Chuck came back, his reliable former staff were all able to come back too. Now we're developing very strong relationships, both officially and personally. Troublebusters!